for 6 more years who will put himself over Texans.
Now, as Congressman Colin Allred in town today campaigning to unseat his opponent, Senator Ted Cruz. Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this late edition of CBS 19 News at 10. I'm Jesus Martinez. A day after Senator Cruz stopped by the Rose City, Congressman Colin Allred doing the same, speaking to Smith County Democrats at a church in Tyler. CBS 19's Robert De La Garza joins us in studio. Robert, you at that event today. What can you tell us?
Jesus, Congressman Colin Allred was campaigning in East Texas today at the Liberty Baptist Church in Tyler. Over 250 people were there as the congressman hopes to gain strong momentum in flipping the Senate. I asked Congressman Allred about the challenge of flipping a dominant Republican state and how he hopes to start with East Texas.
I don't see a Democrat or Republican, I just see a Texan. And I think that I want to have conversations with Texans about where I think we can go together. And together, we're going to beat Ted Cruz.
Congressman Colin Allred running for a U.S. Senate seat, campaigning in East Texas Sunday afternoon. The former NFL defensive lineman is running a Texas offensive coordinated campaign.
I've played defense my whole career. We're going on offense now. We're going on offense to bring the good news to our fellow Texans. But you don't have to be embarrassed by your senator. You can get a new one. Let's do it together.
Allred is focusing on a bipartisan campaign to help put Texans first, hoping to convince undecided voters.
I'm the most bipartisan Texan in Congress, and I'm proud of that.
Yes.
I don't pursue bipartisanship just for that being the end state. That's not the goal in and of itself. The goal is to get things done.
Something he says voters won't see from his opponent, Republican Senator Ted Cruz.
And that's my biggest issue, really, with Senator Cruz. I see somebody who has no interest in that part of the job, who every time there's a bipartisan bill to try and fix a problem, is nowhere near it, or who actively votes against it.
He emphasized the challenge of passing bipartisan legislation in Congress, criticizing Senator Cruz.
And we can't afford to have a senator for 6 more years who will put himself over Texans.
Allred is focusing on key issues he hopes to address, if elected, including the infrastructure.
We're the fastest growing state out there. We have so many needs for our infrastructure to build our roads, our bridges, the stuff that you see and feel, but also the stuff you don't see. We're going to create thousands of jobs in the process, and we're going to train the next generation of the workforce to work in these jobs. That'll be good jobs. They'll be careers.
He also highlighted the importance of women's reproductive rights and criticized Texas's abortion ban.
This is not freedom. And so I promise you this. When I'm in the United States Senate, I'll restore a woman's right to choose.
Allred promised to prioritize border security, Medicare, and Social Security if elected to the U.S. Senate.